Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again. As always, okay, guys, here's one for you. There has been a migrant found in this country who was initially deported from this country, which absolutely astonished me to begin with, that he was actually deported in the first place. I almost fell on the floor. I was so shocked. But yes, he was. And he was deported because he entered here illegally initially, then committed a crime, which was burglary, got sentenced to prison, obviously, served his prison sentence, then got shoved back to his country of origin even. But he has managed to sneak his way back in here. But there's one small caveat, guys. He has filed a claim with the ECHR, of all people, to stay here. Why? Because he's got a bird here, who he married, and he's managed to knock out a sprog as well. Quelle fucking surprise, eh? A deported migrant who snuck back into the UK has successfully lodged a claim with the ECHR to stay after he got married and had a child. Oh. Ardit Binaj, 32, from Albania, war-torn Albania. No wonder he's clamouring to get out of that shithole. There is so many human rights abuses. There's so much war going on, so much persecution, so much murder, so much gunfire, so many explosions. It makes Israel and Palestine look like a toy fight in a playground. Tourists going there must have a fucking death wish, wouldn't you say? Entered Britain illegally via a lorry in 2014, and the following year he was arrested for burglary. He was jailed in 2016 for the break-in, spending 30 months behind bars before he was released 6 months early. Of course he was. Binaj was then deported back to his home country as part of a prisoner's transfer agreement. However, just 9 months later, he re-entered the UK in breach of his deportation order to be with his Lithuanian girlfriend. Oh, what a charmer. She has leave to remain under the government's EU settlement scheme. Now, that should have been ripped up and burnt the moment Brexit got put through. But no, of course, the 14 years of Tory government we have bigger balls than a fucking pixie. He successfully lodged a claim with the ECHR under Article 8, the right to family, after the pair got married and then had a son. Yeah. This guy isn't stupid. He's probably got a team of lefty lawyers trying to keep him in this country. They're jotting it all down for him, giving him pamphlets, Care for Calais probably getting involved, facilitating the illegal entrance of all these young fighting-age young men, these potential criminals. They are not stupid. I don't know where they get the money from, the financial aid, probably out of our pocket, no doubt. But yeah, he'll have a team of lawyers trying to coerce him of what to say. He's probably depressed. He's got a kid. He's probably persecuted. He's probably bisexual. Who the fuck knows what lies they will tell simply just to stay here. The 32-year-old waited until his child was born before applying. And see, they are not fucking thick, these people. As he believed that it would increase his chances of remaining in the UK, according to the judge. Whilst it was first rejected after he invoked Article 8, with his lawyers arguing that his wife was suffering from severe depression and needed him. See what I mean? Pulling on the heartstrings, all these fucking blatant, transparent sob stories that just don't wash with ordinary people like you and me. But these judges, these panel of decision makers or whatever they're called, they'll be there crying into their hankies. Oh, it's so sad. He's so persecuted. Oh, let's let him stay. Give him 55 grand a month, all on benefits, all born paid for, and a nice big house for him and his sprog and his missus. Binaj was granted permission in spite of him working illegally in the UK. I mean, this just sums up our immigration policy within this country. But let me tell you one thing, guys. This is not going to be an isolated incident. I can almost guarantee you that there's so many criminals, paedophiles, rapists, who are potential terrorists, who have been deported in the past, 2010 maybe, something like that. They will be back in this country. They would have come over on one of these boats, and we are none the wiser. Passport tossed over, birth certificate tossed over, every single part of documentation who could identify these men is gone. We have no idea who they are. We've been over this over and over again. I don't want to get too much into it. But yeah, let me assure you, this is not going to be an isolated incident. Let's just say a team of people do get deported from this country within the next few years. Not going to happen. You'd have to tell me in the comments. I do know that. I'm just saying if they do get deported, they will make their way back here very, very quickly. I bet that silly bitch in Syria, what's she called? With the jizz on the hibab, whatever the hell you call it, Shamima Begum. I personally think that she is back in this country. As soon as Keir Starling got his flabby ass into number 10, I think that was one of his first missions. He would have gone to Dog and Bone to his mate Sadiq Khan, had a quick word, and facilitated her return back in here. She'll be in London somewhere, under Sadiq Khan's wing, in some sort of hideout somewhere. Believe me, I don't think she's in that rat-infested sandpit any longer, because I've not heard sight nor sound of her for a long, long time. Anyway, guys, that's my video. Please do let me know what you think. Does this surprise you in the slightest? Because let's just face it, right? Since Friday, we have had almost 1,500 immigrants, 1,300, I think it is, since Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days, almost 1,500 immigrants have come over from France. Well, I've got a sneaky suspicion that some of them people have been here before. As a matter of fact, I can almost guarantee it. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and thanks a lot for watching as always. Cheers.